so heavy? Oh, cool. How do I look?
Was that hat in the trunk you just brought up?
Yeah?
What else is in there?
These are.
Ooh. We may brought up the wrong trunk. Oh, yeah. Mother wouldn't want this up here. This is her treasure chest.
Can you play this?
No, I can't play them. Your mother can, though. She loves the bagpipes.
I didn't think girls could play the bagpipes.
Your mother's not a girl. That is, your mother's never really been a girl, the way that other girls are girls.
Dad, I'd just leave that alone if I were you. I wonder if it still works. What's this?
It's a story about your mom. Come on, I have an idea.
Tell Mom to tell you the story just like she told it to me.
Okay.
Well, my.
Hi.
Hi yourself. And what brings you out to the fields today, lassie?
I got something for you. Dad says there's a story in there.
Oh, yes.
I'm afraid I don't see it.
Well, that's because there's a lot missing. You can see this is our farm, though, right?
Yeah, and these mountains are those over there.
Right?
And this is the old cemetery.
Mm-hmm.
And Ira is you, right? You don't like the name Iris, do you?
Nope.
Well, how old were you in that picture?
I was 11 years old. I only had one more year left of freedom.
Well, what do you mean?
I mean that the next year I had to go out on the farm and work every day like my older sisters.
What happened in this picture? Who's Oscar?
Well, we have to go back quite a ways before we get to what happened in this picture.
The enemy is advanced far enough. Fire the cannons.
Nos están esperando, Oscar.
Perdón.
We're not leaving grandmother, Oscar. She will be with us. She's with us now.
If grandmother had been treated the way that people should be treated when they work in the fields all their life, she would still be alive today.
Please don't say that.
But it's true, and it's how I feel.
Then please don't say it around Oscar.
Mama,
The foreman said that the place where we will be working this summer, it will be different.
but that doesn't bring grandmother back, does it?
But it can be good for us. And that will be good for Oscar. That is what I want now. Please, Marcos, help me to make it good for him.
Whoa, hold on. I need you to go out and tell the girls to come in for dinner.
Okay.
No funny business, okay? Please. Just deliver the message.
We have to do the same thing again for our vacation this year as we do every year. I would just as soon stay out here and hoe beets. That's how sick of it I am.
I'm not sick of it.
What, you're not sick of hoeing beets or you're not sick of the same vacation?
I'm not sick of the same vacation.
I know. You like cotton candy and little pigs and birds and little bunny rabbits and popcorn. And so does Ira. That's why we have to go do the same old stupid thing we do every year.
You just want to go see the Beach Boys.
Don't you?
Yeah.
Well, then get on the train. If we're going to talk Mom and Dad into doing this, then we all got to be on board, including Ira.
Well, that'll never happen.
She hates the Beach Boys.
She hates everything, except her army men and baseball.
She should have been born a boy.
She is a boy. She doesn't do one thing or like one single thing that girls like. She doesn't even like her name.
Would you like your name if it was Iris?
No. But I wouldn't give myself a man's name. It's not normal.
Well, it's no skin off your nose how she acts.
Wrong. I can't go anywhere or do anything with my friends without somebody asking me, why is Ira like that? She makes our whole family look strange.
Dinner's ready.
You will die!
Hey, Dad. I heard about this machine. It goes along the fields and it cuts out all the weeds and takes care of the beets.
I never heard of anything like that. They might be working on something like that. What's it called?
It's like a corilla.
No. You mean a corrugator. See, that goes along and cuts the furrows, and then we run the water down to irrigate.
No, that's not what I'm talking about. I can't remember.
Well, I got the exact acreage on the crop for this year.
From who?
Jack, the surveyor.
Oh, what did he come up with?
No. Don't say it. I don't want to know. It's a lot more than last year. Let's just leave it at that. If we know how much it is, it just makes it worse.
You want to go to college next year, right? Well, this is part of the price we have to pay to make that happen. Besides, you don't have to hoe the whole crop by yourself.
What do you mean?
I mean, you're going to have help.
From who? From the little crop hoeing fairies, of course.
You're such a dip, Iris.
Thank you.
No names, please.
It's not a name, it's what she is.
Do you want to hear the rest of this or not?
Sorry.
Well, I went out to the labor camp, met with the foreman, and I'm going to hire a couple of Mexican families to move in, set up, and help us with the crop.
That's what I was afraid you were going to say.
Why?
Because, Dad, You know all that stuff that goes on when the Mexicans come into work? It's a mess.
Yes, but whose fault is that most of the time, Jane?
That's not the point, Mom.
Then what is the point?
The point is, when the Mexican workers come in for the summer, it means trouble. It doesn't matter who starts it.
I'm sure it matters to them.
I didn't mean it like that. What I mean is that when the fights break out, what ends up happening is always the same.
Well, still, the weeds are not going to hoe themselves, and we can't do it all.
Maybe we could hire some other people to come to work.
Like who? Your friends?
Sure.
Right, Upton.
They'd come.
Terry and Chris and Nancy?
There's a picture for you.
I don't think you're being fair.
Well, maybe not. But if it's okay, just this once, I'd like to hire somebody who knows which end of the hoe to hold.
When will the workers be here?
They should be here ready to work Monday.
D-Day.
D-Day.
Invasion Day. Aftonia.
Dad? Can we go into town tomorrow? You know, a little Saturday day off.
Okay. But if you don't work tomorrow, it doesn't go away. It just gets moved to later.
That's okay. I believe in later.
Guardi, mamma.
It doesn't matter.
Where are you going?
To the railroad tracks.
But if you're not back here when the girls leave for town, they'll go without you.
Tell them to pick me up there.
I'll tell them, but that doesn't mean they'll do it.
She's going for the record today, ladies and gents. The last time we saw this young lady, she tossed 8 rocks through the moving cars. Today, she's going to do 10. It seems impossible, but she's vowed to do it. Whoa! Her first throw goes right through! The crowd goes wild! Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9. The poofy-headed sisters are closing in. Only a few more seconds left to break the record. Can she do it? This kid is incredible. What a kid. What a future. What a dip.
Where you two been?
Just down there.
Seen Afton?
Yeah, I saw her. She was talking with Tab Joubert.
I gotta have a talk with that girl about her taste in men.
Teddy Allen was there too.
See what I mean? Tab and Teddy.
So, Jane, how you doing?
Fine. Fine.
Did you get a free bowl of soup with that haircut, Randy?
You're not being too friendly today, Jane.
Me? I'm being friendly. I like Randy's hair. You don't think I'm being too unfriendly, do you, Randy?
I don't know. Well, why don't you jump in? Go for a little ride with us.
You know, I'd love to, but I'm kind of in charge of the troops today.
Oh, they'll be okay. Come on, 2 minutes.
Maybe some other time.
You mean it?
Sure. Maybe sometime when Lake's driving, maybe.
Why does he gotta be driving? He doesn't even have a car.
I don't know.
Well, would you look at that?
Summer's here. Hey, Jane, you know what we call those trucks? Mexican airliners!
Boy, they've had a long, hard trip.
Come on, they don't need us to stand here and stare at them.
¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué es eso? ¿Qué tiraron? Marco, ¿dónde vas? ¿Qué está pasando? ¿Quién era?
Uh-oh.
You got something you want to say to me, bud?
Did you drop these?
That's a nice beaner, boy. Hey, you know what? You can have it.
Morons.
I don't figure Blake in with those two.
What?
Nothing.
What happened to Ira?
Oh, I had her go out to the pasture to pick up all those army men. There must be a million of them out there.
What are we going to do with her? In 6 months, she's going to be 12 years old.
I wouldn't worry about it too much. I wasn't so different when I was her age. You know, the funniest part is she'll probably turn out to be the prettiest of all the girls.
Yeah.
Anyway, she should be back.
Well, I'll go find her. I thought she might like to ride to the labor camp with me.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 21! A new record!
Dad?
Yeah?
What do they do in Scotland when somebody dies?
Where did that question come from? You been losing a lot of men in battle lately?
No. Do you know how the people in the old cemetery died?
No, I don't actually. It's a good question. I should know, I guess.
I wonder if anybody did anything for them when they died.
Somebody buried them. Where are all these questions coming from? I thought that old cemetery was scary to you.
It is.
I'll be right over here, Ira. I'm going to talk to the foreman.
Y ahora sí.
Do you want play?
Play?
Chess. True. Play.
So you couldn't go to sleep because Oscar was coming?
No. I didn't even know Oscar's family was coming to work for us. I didn't even know his name yet.
You didn't?
No.
Well, then how come you couldn't go to sleep?
Because I had just gone into this whole different world, see? And very soon, that world was going to be coming to my own front door. I was so wound up, I could have drilled myself right into the ground. That next Monday morning, I was up before the sun.
battle stations. Invasion. Dad?
Ira, what are you doing?
Surveillance. I was spotted though, dang it.
Spotted?
Blew my cover. At the last second.
What's all this sneaking around about?
You gotta know where the enemy's gonna be first. Then you know what to do with the enemy later.
I see. You have an amazing imagination, Ira. I wouldn't change that for the world. That's a gift. And I know you're excited to have these people come up to our farm. And I'm glad you're excited. They're amazing. And there's no question they're different from us.
They're Mexicans.
They're people. They're people, Ira. They're not just big life-size versions of your army men. You see what I'm saying? See, Ira, sometimes in the world, when a group of people who are pretty much alike suddenly come in contact with a group of people who are different, they tend to stop thinking of them as people. Instead, they think of them as things. Because it's easy, with a little effort, to understand a thing, but it takes a lot of effort to understand a person, especially one who's different. Will you try to think about that while we have them here with us?
How much do you pay them?
About twice what they get anywhere else. But that's our little secret, okay?
Okay.
Would you go outside and tell Ira to come in?
Sure. Where is she?
Front porch, I think.
Okay.
Ira, coming
that your name? Oscar. My name. Ira?
Ira.
Ira.
I was watching the workers out there today from the field we were working in.
Yep.
And they were zooming up and down the rows.
Mm-hmm. They're pretty fast.
And you could tell clear from the field we were working in, they got a lot done.
Mm-hmm.
Dad, you keep saying, like you think I'm leading up to something.
Are you?
No. But I was just...
Aha!
Dad!
What? I'm sorry. You're not leading up to something, even though it sounds like you are. Go ahead.
All I was gonna say is that if they can get that much done in one day, then maybe we could go just a little bit further away on our vacation this
And
year.
go and see the Beach Boys.
Renee! I didn't say anything.
That's true. She didn't. Hello, Ira.
Hi. This is my friend, Oscar.
Nice to meet you, Oscar.
I invited him over for dinner. His mom said it was okay. Didn't she, Oscar? Okay? Eat.
Yes.
Well, why don't you get another plate? And maybe we could just scoot everybody up this way. Renee. Yes, thanks, honey. Scoot toward me. Right. Thank you. All right.
He's a person just like we are. So everybody just act normal, okay? Right, Dad?
That's right.
Dad? What are you doing?
You're gonna die in those beds. Up and on your feet, lasses. You're moving into the same field with the other workers today. So hurry up.
That's the way to rouse the poofy head stud. Wish I'd thought of it myself.
Now I know how Marilyn Monroe feels.
Where are you going? doing?
True family?
We don't know them. They died a long time ago.
True no know who buried?
It was here when we started the farm.
I like it.
You do?
Yes. True don't? Why?
Because it's spooky.
Spooky?
No, spooky. You know, ooh, like ghosts.
Ooh, you scared them.
Come on, let's get out of here.
From that day on, the cemetery became our meeting place. Every morning we'd meet up there and launch out on our adventures.
And what did you go do?
Oh, about everything you could think of.
Like what?
Like everything.
La vida es como un río.
La vida es como un río.
Río.
Un río.
Good.
So what does it mean?
Life is like a river.
Life is like a river. Okay, I got one. How do you say poofy-headed sisters in Spanish?
Poofy head?
Yeah.
What mean it?
It means girls who act too much like girls.
I think I know Telly.
Why?
To be better to your sisters. To be better, nicer.
Yeah, well, you can say that because you don't have any sisters. So you don't know how they are. They don't deserve better, nicer. Sometimes when I see them getting all primped up, I just want to smack them.
But they do family. You know, everyone hates family. Not any person, anytime or anywhere. Hit no help. You be better and nicer to your sisters. Then I teach you how to say poofy head.
Deal?
I gotta get back to work.
Yeah, right. But we're on, right?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
So I'll see you Saturday.
Yes.
Hey, Jane, you're not gonna back out.
Oh, no.
That a little Mexi man.
Shut up.
Make it quick. We gotta get back.
Mike, customer service, please. Mike.
This one is the absolute best. I could eat these until I die and I wouldn't care.
You probably not have to eat too many.
Is this one of the tacos that work for your dad?
Get lost, okay?
Your face is turning red. You know, if I were you, I would never bring him out in public.
You okay? Just ignore him.
Hey, guys, hang on a sec. Hi.
Hi.
Seems like every time I see you, you're in the backseat of that car.
When you don't have wheels of your own, what else can you do?
Yeah, got a point there, I guess. Can I ask you something?
Sure.
Why are you cruising around with Todd and Randy?
Why not? They're okay. Maybe it's the only way I can see the people I really want to see. Hey, how's your Mexican buddy doing? You guys seemed pretty chummy out there the other day.
Anything wrong with that?
You tell me.
You know what? I'm just gonna forget this part of our conversation because I don't think you really buy into all that.
All what?
All that talk Todd and Randy dish out about it. Anybody who isn't as white as they are.
Yeah, well, maybe you're wrong. Maybe I do feel the same way they do.
Well, maybe. But I hope not. Are you coming tonight?
Oh, yeah.
You don't seem too excited. Who's your date?
Todd's old girlfriend.
Sorry.
It's okay. I'll just pretend it's somebody else.
maybe next time you could work it out so you won't have to pretend.
Yeah. Maybe.
See you later.
Okay. Bye.
That was an interesting conversation.
You heard all that?
Sure, I heard it. I didn't understand it, though. Good. No, what I mean is, if Blake's the one you like, why are you going out with Todd tonight? I don't get it.
Well, the way I look at it is, I go out with him tonight, have a terrible time, and then maybe he'll leave me alone. And since we're going to a dance, and we're all going together, then, you know, maybe I'll get to spend some time with Blake.
See how complicated being a girl is?
Remember the deal. Now, no playing tricks on Jane when she comes home from her date. Promise?
I promise. Doesn't mean we can't spy on him. Hey, Oscar, can I ask you something?
Okay.
How come you always want to meet down at the cemetery?
Because I like it.
Well, yeah, I know. But how come you don't ever want to meet anywhere else? Like at the Lookout or something?
It's not okay at the cemetery?
No, it's okay. It's just not normal. You know what I mean? It's not normal to like to be around dead people.
Why?
Because they're spooky.
Why?
Because they're dead.
My grandmother dead and she not spooky.
Spooky.
Spooky. She is not.
But your grandma isn't in that cemetery.
But when I go there, I feel like she is there.
My grandma died last year.
I'm sorry. Where is your grandmother buried?
In the cemetery in by town.
Do you think that cemetery is spooky too?
Yeah, I guess. It's kind of creepy.
Creaky?
Creepy. You know? Spooky.
Do you like your grandmother?
Uh-huh. I like my grandma a lot.
Did you go visit her?
At the cemetery. Well, no.
You should. It makes you feel quiet.
Quiet?
Inside. You're not normal too.
I'm not normal?
No, you're not.
What's not normal about me?
You live like boys do.
I like living like a boy. I'm gonna have to be a girl soon enough.
You don't even use girl's name. Your real name is Iris.
Who told you that? They're back early.
Come on, Jane, calm down, will ya? I brought you home.
I should have walked.
You're not even giving me a chance.
To what?
I don't know, to say something.
To say something. What you need to do, Todd, is keep your mouth shut and not say so much.
Well, I don't understand why you get so mad about what I said.
Because I'm sick of hearing it, that's why. I am sick of hearing about all the things you want to do to anybody who isn't just like you are.
So?
So? As far as I'm concerned, you're just like all those people that wind up on TV. All those people who throw bricks and set fires and hurt people.
What are you talking about?
Oh, never mind. No, I honestly don't think you're smart enough to know what I am talking about.
What? You don't think I could do the things I say I do?
No, that's not what I'm talking about. But since you brought it up, let me tell you what I think. I think if you and your goons ever got a chance to do anything to any of those people you rag on, you'd all get your faces kicked in.
Is that right?
That's right.
Does that go for your beaner boyfriend, too?
I don't have a beaner boyfriend. But if you're talking about a certain person that works here, I'd say that goes especially for him.
I'm gonna walk home.
That was incredible.
Are we leaving?
What a show! Remind me never to get Jane that mad at me. She ate Todd up and spit him out. I can see pieces of him all over the driveway. Hey, where are you going?
Time to go.
You all right?
All right, Jess. I'll see you tomorrow.
What is this, huh? Getting a little soft, huh? Ricky boy? Why don't you go back up there to Jane and tell her how great you are now? Yeah, she'll cuddle right up to you. Come on, this is your big chance. Win her heart. Okay, fine, walk home and don't say anything. Don't skin off my nose.
All right, I'll say something. Jane was right.
Get out.
What?
Get out, I said, hurry up!
Randy.
Todd. Shut up! Look, get out right now or in a couple seconds you're gonna be trapped. And you're not gonna like it. Come on! So you think Jane was right, huh? Well, let's find out. What are you gonna do? Watch! Todd! Ira, go get your dad!
What's going on?
Just go get him! Hurry! Todd, don't do this. This isn't right. Shut up. What's going on? Todd's gone crazy. Just calling names and picking fights. This is bad, Todd. Come on, shut up. Oh, stop! Come on! What, you want to kick my face in now? Come on! Down here. I'll get an ambulance. There's no time for that. No. Careful, careful. Let's get him in the back. I'll go get Todd.
What happened?
I don't have time to explain. Just get in and get us to the hospital.
too.
Ira, please stay.
Where's Todd? Where is he? I don't want that to happen. Then why did you do something?
Didn't want that to happen. Why didn't I do something?
Everything was different after that night. Marcus was in the hospital, and there was this sudden change of feeling, like a wall had gone up between us. We all felt it immediately.
What did they say?
They didn't have to say anything.
What do you mean?
Well, it was like they connected us to what had happened.
But you didn't do anything.
Yeah, but try and put yourself in their position. I mean, one night, suddenly some boys come driving through your home, and one of them was seriously hurt. Well, I think they did what we all tend to do when something bad happens. Just lump people into groups. And I think they lumped us into the same group with those boys. See what I mean?
Not really.
Well, I didn't either. But all I could understand is that Oscar and me weren't friends anymore. The workers were still doing their job, but nothing was the same. Oscar and me didn't play anymore. He spent every day in the fields with his family because Marcus couldn't work. One day when Marcus got out of the hospital, Jane and Blake went down to see him, but his mother just told him that he didn't want to see anybody. Summer finally ended, but the workers still weren't finished. Mom talked to Oscar's mother and told her we could hire more workers to help finish the job before their permits ran out. But she told Mom they'd made a commitment and they would keep it. Almost every day I saw trucks with other workers heading south to go home to Mexico. It was a sad time for me. Those last days of summer passed by very slowly.
Hey, Ira, that your little beaner boyfriend?
Your little brother's got a big mouth, Tim.
So?
So, maybe you should have a talk with him about his language.
Maybe I don't have a problem with this language.
Maybe you won't have a problem if I put my fist in his face then.
Stay out of this, Renee.
Well, since you put it that way, Renee, I mean, I know how tough you McLaren girls are. Not so sure about the boys.
Just don't let them get to you, Ira. Yeah, just ignore them. make friends with a Mexican? I mean, it really doesn't matter to me. Besides, I think those guys on the bus were creeps. And I bet your sister could have put them in their place.
Who are you?
My name's Jim. I'm new.
Where'd you move from?
American Falls. Ever heard of it? Nice place.
All lines to the front now, please. Who can tell me what's different about becoming a 6th grader? Well, the first thing is we get right to work. In fact, tonight all of you will be going home with homework.
Hi. Hi. Saw you sitting here all alone.
Yeah, I think I got disease or something.
Better be careful. You look okay to me.
Are you lost? I don't like the way your sister talked to me and my brother on the bus. Well, why don't you go talk to her then? Very funny. I'm not trying to be funny. I heard about what happened on your farm. How the Mexi got hit by the car. We all think it would have been a lot better if more of the car had hit him. Well, tough. You know, it's too bad that his whole family didn't get hit. If you ask me.
Well, she didn't ask you.
Watch your mouth, new boy.
Yes, sir.
So, what's it like having a Mex for a friend? That's what I thought. I wouldn't talk about it either. Here, can you take this? Yeah. I'll see you inside. So, are you lost? My friends aren't Mexes or anything else you call them. They're people. Just like you and me, they're people.
Yeah? Well, I think they're greasy little animals. Things that like to eat bugs.
My friend's name is Oscar. He's the best friend I ever had. He's the best friend anyone could ever have. I'd pick him for friend over anyone else. So don't ever call him any of your little names again.
You better be ready to take back what you said to me.
I'm not gonna take it back.
And you better be ready to fight.
I'm not gonna fight either. Look, I'm not gonna fight. And I'm not gonna take back what I said.
If you don't decide what you're gonna do, then we'll decide for you. It's 3-1, Iris. It's 3-2.
There's a fight on the playground!
Whatever it is, we'll take care of it.
Come on, Ira. Let's go.
Mom.
Jim, what in the world?
I'm okay. You got a great kid there. You should be very proud of him.
See you tomorrow, Ira.
Yeah, see ya. Thanks.
you want to let any of those deep thoughts spill out over to me? I'm proud of you, Ira. I just hate to see you get into fights.
Why? 'Cause I'm a girl?
No, because I don't think it's right. Do you think that a fight on the playground changed those boys' minds about anything?
No. But it wasn't really a fight. I was just defending myself.
Well, that's what the principal told me, so I'm glad to hear you say the same thing. You had every right to defend yourself.
All I was trying to do was stand up for Oscar.
I know you were, and that was the right thing to do.
Yeah, I guess.
But
what's the point of standing up for him? It didn't do anything. Except that everybody hates me now.
well, sometimes that's the price that gets paid for being a real friend.
Yeah, well, why should I be a real friend to someone that doesn't want to be my friend anymore? Oscar hates me now, too. And I didn't even do anything to him.
Are you really sorry you stood up for Oscar?
Maybe.
Well, I'll tell you something. If Oscar had seen how you stuck up for him today, he would feel a lot different.
Yeah, well, he didn't see.
Hello. How are you, Oscar? Maria? We've missed you. I came over because I wanted to tell you about something that happened to Ira today.
At school?
At school, yes. I also brought this for you. She was going to give it to you, but after Marcus got hurt, she didn't get a chance.
What happened to Ira at school?
Hi.
Hi. Is Iris here?
Oscar wants to know if Iris is here.
No, she's outside somewhere. You want me to try and find her?
No, I know where is.
I wonder if you could give this to your friend.
My friend?
The one who tried to help.
Oh, you mean Blake? Yeah, he helped the sheriff find the boy who was driving the car.
Yes, your mother tell me. This tell him thank you very much.
This will mean a lot to him. I'll make sure he gets it.
Thank you. It's nice to see you again.
You know, I was just about to go for a walk. Would you like to come? We could talk some more.
Yes. Yes, thank you.
I thought I bought the farm.
Jen, very spook.
Is that the end of the story?
Just about.
But that's why you drew the picture, isn't it? Because of what happened with the snake.
I didn't draw the picture, Oscar did.
Well, Oscar gave it to you?
Sort of.
Well, did he or didn't he?
Well, let me finish telling you the story and then you'll understand.
Ow! Hey, what's Mom doing? Are you okay?
Oh, yeah. Just a little sad.
Why?
Well, U.S. immigration agents came out today and told our workers they had to leave the country immediately.
Why did they do that?
Their permits expired about 2 or 3 weeks ago.
So they're gone? I didn't even get to say goodbye. Will we ever see them again?
I don't know. Sometimes when they stay as long as they did, they don't let them come back again. Do you want to ride back with us?
Yeah, I guess.
What's that?
It's a story.
Did you ever see Oscar again?
No, I never did. But I've thought about him many, many times. I've wondered where he ended up living. I've wondered if he had a chance to have a family like I did. I've wondered if he thinks about me and about the time we spent together that summer.
Do you ever wonder if he kept the picture that you made for him?
I even wonder about that.
Really?
Really. Because, except for you and Dad and the rest of our family, I've never had a better friend than Oscar. I don't think I ever will.
Did you guys ever find out who those people were buried at the old cemetery?
No, we never did. But, you know, my attitude changed toward the cemetery because of Oscar.
Somewhere children are playing, and somewhere children are singing. I see that we don't look the same. Though now and then your words are strange, I wonder if we'll see the day where you and I, as friends, can stay.
Did your dad ever tell you what they do in Scotland for people who die?
Yeah?
I got an idea.
To friendships feel. The years have come and gone, but inside there still lives on all the strength you gave me, warm and safe. Tonight I'm wishing on a star. Somehow the world will hear my heart, that reaching hands all feel the same. The difference just another way, and kindness leads us to that place where soon we all, as friends, can stay. In friendships field, we'll meet each other. We'll make our way there to grow together. We'll find our way back home. In friendships field, we are forever. We're friends together, are for each other. We'll always be at home. In friendships field. Tonight I'm wishing on a star that all